course, well, I want to say Davinia and myself being part of pageantry. We've been we reigned together in 2013 as Miss St.Maarten and Miss Mature. And after that, I kind of took over the pageant world for the St.Maarten Carnival Foundation. I was part of the backstage management at first, and then I became the pageant coordinator. I sat down and I had a conversation with Melissa Boseman in October of 2022, and that conversation just went for like 2 hours, and then Essence and Mind was born on January 1st, 2023.
All right.
Yes, and then in 3 months we had our very first show. So literally from January 1st, launching it, to March the 13th or the 11th, we did it in the Women's International Month.
Yes, I remember that.
And then we had 6 contestants, and we had our first local leg. Yes, it was born on that.
All right, and now it's grown into something that's very anticipated every year.
Yes.
People are looking forward to it. And now you're back again, October 18th?
October 25th.
25th,
yes. October 25th at the Aleeze Convention Hall. We'll be hosting the Miss Essence and Mind International Swimsuit Pageant. This year, what we wanted to do, we wanted to actually host the local leg and the international leg together, but we kind of sat down as a board and we said, you know what, let's put main focus on the international show, because this is where people are coming in. We want to make sure everything is done properly, and we focus on that. And we do have 8 countries that will be coming in to St. Maarten on the 21st, and they leave on the 26th.
Okay. Yes. How do you find the basically the contestants, those that are going up? Do the islands send their representatives? How does that work?
Yes, so of course, having doing network throughout the years with different Caribbean islands, or chaperoning, because I've been chaperoning from since 2013. I think since my reign I started to going to Antigua, going to St. Kitts, going to St. Vincent. You make connections with different people, so those connections allow you to just kind of remain friends with people. Just like when Davinia is on her reign, she have had friends from since then. As a chaperone, you also remain friends with people. So you reach out to them, you say, listen, we're having a show. They give you the email address, you send it to their contacts, and what they do, they send either, if they have a swimsuit pageant in their country, they will send their contestant, or they will send their reigning Caribbean Carnival Queen, or whichever one it is. Like for instance, Antigua is sending their
reigning queen.
St. Kitts is sending their swimsuit queen, and so forth. Angola is sending their carnival queen. So they get to pick and choose who best fits this pageant.
All right. Now the name Essence in Mind, because first of all, when people think pageant, they just think about, all right, it's just a beauty contest, people going on stage, saying a few words, showing a little talent, and then that's it. But when it comes to Essence in Mind, it's a little bit more than just that, right?
Absolutely. So Essence in Mind is not only about swimsuits or pageant itself. It's also about empowerment of women. That may sound very cliche, but it is true. Over the years, as Paula Gordon, I kind of tapped into the community, doing different things for young women, young adults, and that is what I wanted to bring into Essence and Mind. So not only do we do pageant, we also do a series of workshops where it covers speaking, communication, anything to do with empowering young girls or women. That is what Essence and Mind is about.
All right. So we have a few countries that are going to be representing. Of course, St.Maarten. We're going to be there in the place. I see Mizzy is going to be representing us.
Mizzy in the building.
Dem is hot body herself. And then I see we have someone from the U.S.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm just going to list off the countries that we have coming in. So of course we have our Miss St.Maarten. We have United States, USA. We have Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda. We have Miss Haiti, Miss Guyana, Miss St. Kitts and Nevis, and Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
We have a full slate of beautiful women.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And again, the United States, us bringing in the United States, we're not only about Caribbean women or Caribbean beauty. It's also inclusive. So Essence is inclusive of all women, and that is again us having that network connection with different chaperones or pageant organizers around the Caribbean and the United States, even in South America, because you see we do have Guyana all the day. Don't kill me. South America. That is a topic we're gonna talk about another day. But and it was like, listen, we're interested. We want to come. St. Maarten is still the hub. It is what it is. And they wanted to come, so we were like, yes, definitely.
All right. What is your where do you see Essence in Mind in the future when it comes not only to just pageants and the swimsuit pageantry, but on a whole, where do you want to see Essence in Mind reach its pinnacle, its peak?
Well, we definitely, the dream is really big. The dream is really huge. So we've even talked about Essence of Mind going to Africa.
Okay. I've seen some of the pictures lately. Yeah.
The hubby and I did travel to Africa twice within the last year.
Yeah.
And we did touch base with some different organizations where we want to have our own girls' school, where girls come, they're in a school, and we can help them with whatever they need. So again, we're not about pageantry. We're not about just the workshops. We're about making sure that people can understand that young girls, women, that they're important to us, and we would like to see them thrive within the society.
Okay, all right. So let's talk a little bit about the event itself. Yes. So October 25th, it goes down at Aleeze.
Yes,
Aleeze Convention Center. So you have 8 beautiful women that will be doing their thing.
Yes, and I'm so excited. We have 8 amazing women that's going to be here. We're happy. We're thankful that they were able to say yes to our invitation. Again, everybody do still want to come to St.Maarten. They're going to be here on the 21st, as was mentioned before. There are going to be 4 segments for the Miss Essence in Mind, and then there's an identical question. So all girls get asked an identical question. So it's, again, not because you're seeing swimsuit, and I just want to emphasize this is not a bikini contest.
Right.
A bikini contest is something totally different from a swimsuit pageant. What we did, we took the traditional segments of a pageant, and we put it into a swimsuit pageant. So you're going to see the glitz and glam, which is what we call the evening wear of swimsuits. You're going to see the creative wear. This year we have because it's in Breast Cancer Awareness Month, you're going to see them being very creative with a segment that is called the Pink segment. That they pay homage to either the Pink Parade, the Pink Month, or Pinktober, anything to do with that. And then there's another one that is a patriotic wear, where they have to have the colors of their country flag.
Okay, interesting.
And we do have judges that is going to we have 2 international judges that are going to be here. It's going to be a really, really great show. We're asking the public to come out. Someone told me the other day, I don't like Queen show, but I come in because it's you. And I told her, I said, I'm happy that you don't like pageant, and you said that because I know I'm going to see you again next year. Because we strive on ensuring that production is amazing. We make sure that our timing is timed to perfection, so the show starts exactly 8 o'clock. Right now we have our show finishing at 11:15, 11:30. But we're still working with it because we want to add some stuff in. It's on a Saturday night. We're asking the ladies and the men come out dressed in your very best, because this is something that is not just, let me go in the village and stand up. It's a sit-down event. We do have VIPs, and it's very, very limited VIP. So if you're interested, please reach out to one of the committee members. Speaking about committee members, I just want to say thank you to the entire team. I have a team that is super strong. All pageant people. We have about 5 queens, I believe, that's on the committee.
Yes, we have 5 past queens.
Yes, and then we have the Brooks brothers from the French side, and then we have chaperones, designers, and then we have the Mr. NBA himself, who they have done great things throughout the year. So we do have a lot of good people that is definitely putting this amazing production together.
Okay, and of course you got to thank your sponsors also.
I have to thank all of my sponsors. I'll let my right hand do that.
Okay, we would like to thank Motor World, Print and Sign Express, It's Time St.Maarten, SXM Airways, Creative Juices, Color Right Copy Center, Washington Construction, Water Taxi, Rainforest Adventures, King Lottery, Dee's Design.
Yes.
We still have more.
We have more. But we want to thank everybody for sponsoring this event. If it wasn't for you, we would not be able to put it on, because putting on a production of this magnitude is indeed expensive. expensive, but also not only financially, just the in-kind donations that we're receiving is also very much appreciative.
All right.
Yes.
So once again, it goes on Saturday, October 25th.
Yes.
Make sure you go check it out. Miss International Swimsuit Pageant, brought to you by Essence.
Essence and Mind International.
Miss Essence and Mind International Swimsuit Pageant. 8 beautiful and talented and amazing ladies will be on the stage doing their thing, vying for the
title of Miss Essence and Mind International, the very first, and this gives that country the bragging rights because we get to bring them back next year where they will be able to crown their successor. Yes.
Okay. Was your max 8 or
no? We're not max at 8.
Okay.
This year we actually were supposed to have 10 countries. Last minute, the Dominican Republic could not participate, and Nevis, I think they had a little hiccup. I think the person was sick. I can't remember what it was. So we did have 10. But we're happy to have 8. 7 is the minimum that we would want to go because we want to give the public a show. And of course, next year we're definitely going to ensure that Dominica is part of this because Dominica is huge when it comes to pageantry.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for joining us today on the Super Duper Morning Show. Anything you want to add? Happy birthday to you, man.
Thanks a lot, Super. I just like to add, like I always say, essence of mine is bringing pageantry to an elegant level. So, it's not your typical type of pageantry. And, like sponsors is good to have, but the support from the public is even better.
Absolutely.
The support from the public is what drives promoters and how you say persons who put on these type of events to keep putting it on. So, we would like the whole public to come out and support. You can support Essence of Man, you can support your favorite contestants, or you can just support St.Maarten on a whole, the culture, the pageantry, so just come out and support it, everyone. Did you mention the ticket prices? And
we did not mention the ticket price. That's why he's here. There's always a great man. Okay, so our ticket prices right now are advanced tickets have been sold out. Thank you so much to the public. We now have our general tickets that are $35, and it's going to be more at the door. The VIP tickets, give us a call. We'll let you know what that includes and what the price is. It is limited, so we don't want to give too much on that right now. But the tickets are indeed $35. They're being sold at Prince Island Express, Creative Juices, Van Dorp, the K-Ban app, SOS Radio, SXM Promotions, and Sugar Mill Cafe.
All right, sounds good. Well, thank you again, guys, for joining us, and keep up the great work.
Thank you so much for having us.
Much success on October 25th. It goes down. Essence in Mind, Miss International Swimsuit Pageant. Before you leave, I have one more question for you, which is our question of the day, facebook.com/laser101. Besides the cashier, right? Which aisle or section of the supermarket do you spend most of your time?
I would say probably in the baking aisle.
The baking aisle?
Yeah, I bake cakes.
Okay.
I'm a cake baker. Ding, ding, ding.
All right, there you go.
So I spend most of my time in that aisle.
What about you, Davinia?
I want to say the aisle with the seasoning.
With the seasonings, okay.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad. A lot of people said the same thing too.
I like to cook, so.
All right. And then what about you?
I think for me it will be the meat section.
Okay.
The meat section.
All right.
Gotta make sure it's fresh. Gotta make sure they don't put the how you say they take off the expired date and so forth. So I just really be checking that.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you guys. And don't forget October 25th. It goes down over there at Aleeze. Show starts 8 p.m. sharp, right?
Yes, sharp.
If you have ever been to any of Essence and Mind Productions, we start 8 o'clock on the dot.
There you go. All right. To get your tickets now available and be a part of history. This is the first one.
The first
international.
The first international
one,
and the first, I want to say the first swimsuit pageant on the island. We've had bikini contests.
Yes.
Right.
So
but we haven't had a swimsuit pageant with the traditional segments.
There you go. So it goes down 4 segments.
4 segments, one identical question.
All right. So
and I just want to say quickly, we have a judge that is like a celebrity. So, I mean, I just want to throw that out.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. All
celebrity
right.
judge.
So they know what they're doing too.
They know what they're doing. So when I say celebrity, like later down, we're going to let everybody know, because on the day of, we're going to have our amazing Lisa Adams, who's going to be posting that. But she definitely knows what she's doing.
Okay,
she
so
has
nobody-
been a part of the higher level of pageantry.
Somebody
in the
can't
world.
come and say Tiff and throw chairs on.
They can't say that.
Okay, then good. All right. Thank you again for joining us. And Essence in Mind, you can follow them on Facebook and on Instagram to stay up to date with what's going on. You're going to see more profiles of the young ladies that will be participating as well. So come on out and support October 25th. It goes down over at Aleeze.
Thank you,
Let's take a
guys.
break, and when we come back, we're going to wrap it up. So stay tuned.
T-shirts,